Summary of Architecture Depends by Jeremy Till. Open book introduction to the book and author. Architecture Depends, written by Jeremy Till, an architect, researcher, and former head of Westminster School of Architecture, is a challenging and insightful work that strips away the idealized, polished image of architecture. Till places architecture firmly within the messy realities of everyday life, rather than treating it as merely a beautiful object or a perfect design showcased in magazines. Unlike many theorists who view architecture as a self-contained art form, independent from context, Till argues that architecture depends on its users, on society, on time, on materials, politics, and even on failure itself. The core of the book, Till begins with a fundamental question: can architecture ever be separate from reality? His answer is clear: never. Architecture is not just about form. Nor is it only about function. It's about engaging with life, its messiness, its people, its ambiguities, and its challenges. In the early chapters, Till critiques the celebration of pure architecture, flawless architecture, and architecture independent of the user. He believes these approaches have isolated architects from real-world conditions, placing them in a professional bubble. He stresses, architecture is a thoroughly dependent practice. Dependent on time, because no project ever goes exactly as planned. Dependent on people, because users often interact with spaces in ways designers don't expect. Dependent on mistakes, because design and construction processes are full of errors and on-the-fly decisions. Throughout the book, Till shares real stories from architectural projects, both small and large-scale, that reveal how every decision results from a complex web of interactions, conflicts, economic pressures, political interventions, and human challenges. A key concept in the book is uncertainty in architecture. Till argues architects should not flee from uncertainty but accept it, and learn to be creative within it. In another important section, titled Architects and Control, he points out that many architects secretly seek total control over design, details, user experience, and even how their work is perceived. But Till challenges this need for control, stating, "You cannot control life, so how can you expect to build architecture that remains controlled?" He invites architects to step down from their absolute creator pedestal and redefine themselves as facilitators, encouraging dialogue, mutual understanding, and flexibility. Conclusion: Jeremy Till presents a human-centered and realistic view of architecture. He shows us that accepting architecture's dependencies is not a weakness but a sign of maturity. If architects learn to embrace complexity, ambiguity, change, mistakes, and unpredictability, their designs become more alive, humane, and authentic. Architecture means embracing life, with all its chaos, instead of fighting it to achieve an idealized mental image. This summary was prepared by Arcland Pro Channel. To listen to more important and influential architecture book summaries, subscribe to Arcland Pro, and don't miss out on knowledge that can transform your architectural journey.